In this video, I want to give you a brief overview of the most important features and the workflow of Fireworks CS5. You will see that Fireworks is the best tool for screen design layouts and rapid prototyping. Like InDesign is the #1 tool for print layouts, you will see that Fireworks is the #1 tool for screen and web layouts. You can import graphics from Photoshop or Illustrator. You can lay out all this stuff and put it on different pages. All the pages are connected to the master page. With the master page and styles, you are able to change the look of all sites in seconds. After the layout of different pages, you are able to put interactivity to different states. You can link all the pages to each other, and at least you can export all the pages for an interactive prototype. Now I will give you a brief demonstration of all these steps. For this reason, I have layouted a web shop in Fireworks. In the Layers panel, you can have a look at all the layers I've used to lay out the page. It's similar to the use of Photoshop. The same way, you can import a whole Photoshop document and you are presented with all your known layers in Fireworks. For this demonstration, I have only made the header graphic in Photoshop, and I've also done pixel work for the bikes in Photoshop too. Everything else is made in Fireworks. When I select an element on the stage, you can see that it's presented in the Layers palette. When I hover over an element, then it's red, and when I click on it, then it's activated and it gets a blue outline. This is a nice visual feedback to see where you're currently working on. When an object is selected, you can see in the Properties panel the width and the height, as well as the X and Y value. This is interesting later on when you're placing objects in your website via CSS. Fireworks is a hybrid graphic tool, so you are able to create and edit bitmap graphics as well as vector graphics. So you are able to work on Illustrator and Photoshop graphics as well as to create your own. When I select an object and wanted to place it on my design, you can see that there's a tooltip highlighted on my mouse so I can see the exact position, and you can see a smart grid which helps me aligning objects. This is a great feature as well for layouting objects. Now we'll take a look at another page. I switch over to the support page, and you can see that I've used typical HTML form elements. In Fireworks, you have a special library for this. You can see that there's a library with common objects. These objects are located in the common library, and here you can see we got HTML, and there are different types of common HTML objects like special buttons, checkboxes, combo boxes for Windows and for Mac. So if you need a checkbox, you have to select it and put it over onto the stage. Here you can align it, and at the symbol properties you can give it a different name. And if you like, you can also change the state. So in this case, I will use selected. There are a lot of more elements listed here. So we've got, after HTML, there is Windows, of course. And here you are able to use maybe a vertical scroll bar. I drag it to the stage, and here now I'm presented with a vertical scroll bar. And of course, you can scale it as well. Of course, you can create own common libraries with important elements. Now let's take a look at the pages. Here you can see that there's a page for every page of the website created. So we got 6 pages, one of the home screen, one for products, for the shop, shop detail, support, and one for contact. All these different pages are connected to the master page. The master page consists of all elements which are used at any page. In our case, the header graphic, the claim, the logo, and the navigation. The master page gives us the big advantage to make changes site-wide. So if we like to give the claim another position, then you position it at another place, and if you take a look at the different pages, you can see that all pages are now automatically updated. Another feature I want to demonstrate you at the background of the logo. After selecting the background, I use the 9-slice scaling tool. The tool divides the object into 9 different parts. When I scale the object, only the vertical and the horizontal parts will be stretched. You can see this right here. And the roundness of the rectangle is preserved. Now I will get one step back and use the normal scale tool. Now you can see after scaling that the roundness is not preserved because we scale up the roundness within. Beside the master page, you have styles in Fireworks to change the look of the whole website. This I will demonstrate you at the footer of the page. To show you styles, I select the footer and then I click in the Styles palette at the new Styles icon. Here I can give the style a name, I call it footer, and I can choose which properties the new style should have. After that, you can see the new style at the current document. Beside your own style in the current document, there are a lot of style templates like Chrome styles. There are styles for dark chrome, plastic styles, and so far. You can use all the styles for your document, or you can create your own. Now that I got a style, I can use it on any form that I create. But first I will use a form without a gradient. Oh, let's repeat this. I have to deselect the element before. Now I create a rectangle with a solid color. I take a red one here, and when I create an element, all I have to do is select this element and then click on the style. Immediately the element gets our style. The big advantage for styles is that you can use styles site-wide and change them for the whole website. I will show you this by changing the actual style. So I will change the color, light gray, and a darker one. And now I have changed the style. You can see by the plus symbol behind the style footer. I can create a new style for this. I can clear the style, or I can redefine style, and now you see that the style of the other element changed as well. In this way, you can make changes for all footers on any site. I will undo the last changes, delete this, and now I want to show you the status.